Ad Hoc Analysis Report by SuperValue. Because you can do so much with the Ad Hoc Analysis Report, we will show you a sample of 3 possibilities. Joan, store manager for East County Market, wants to know, for all her stores, which essential everyday item was the best seller over Christmas week. Joan uses the Ad Hoc Analysis Report, which by default shows her all the stores she has permission to see, and filters for the essential everyday brand and the custom date range of Christmas week. Since Joan is only interested in the single highest selling item, she chooses to analyze first by item full description. This shows her a list of all the names of essential everyday items that were sold over Christmas week across all her stores. Joan sorts by the This Year Sales column to see that the 16-ounce salted everyday essential butter was the best-selling essential everyday item across all her stores during Christmas week. Based on the information gathered in the Ad Hoc Analysis Report, Joan decides that the following season she is going to more closely monitor pre-booking activity to ensure there is a proper inventory of essential everyday butter quarters available. Additionally, she makes a note to have a secondary essential everyday butter quarters display built to support sales volume. Next, Joan is curious which of her store's departments was the highest selling during the 4th of July weekend. First, Joan clicks the Revert All button to reset the report to default. Joan filters for 6 of her stores for the 4th of July weekend and then sorts by the This Year Sales column. Joan can see that edible grocery is the highest selling department across all the selected stores. Joan is curious how the sales break down between stores. She keeps the first analysis filter as Class Group, but changes the second filter to Store. Joan clicks on the Expand button to see all the stores. Joan decides to continue drilling down to determine what edible groceries are selling the most. Joan changes her second filter to Subclass and the third filter to Store to find that soft drinks and potato chips are the top 2 selling edible groceries. In this case, Joan didn't necessarily know what information she'd find, but looked to cast the net with her searches to see what type of information she could pull up. Finally, last year Joan carried 5-pound IGA sugar. This year she is selling 4-pound IGA sugar in its place. Joan would like to know how the IGA sugar sold this year during Thanksgiving week as compared to last year over the same time period. First, Joan clicks the Revert All button to reset the report to default. Joan filters for the IGA brand and the sugar and sweet baking class, then updates the first analysis filter to be full item description. After scrolling a bit, Joan sees the IGA items she's looking for, but she'd like to see the information in greater detail. Joan decides to export the report as a cross-tab Excel file. In Excel, she filters the full item description for the word sugar. Now she easily sees that no 5-pound bags of sugar were sold this year, but last year's sales of 5-pound sugar was approximately $4,000. However, this year she had almost $6,000 worth of sales of 4-pound sugar bags. Joan concludes that the transition from 5-pound sugar to 4-pound sugar generated approximately a 50% increase in IGA sugar sales. The Ad Hoc Analysis Report is the most powerful analytics tool in SVInsights. The Ad Hoc Analysis Report allows you to determine the best-selling item in a particular brand, store, or department and can compare how this item is selling across other stores. When prior year history is not available, the last year column will show $0. Hover your mouse above a group to reveal the Expand button. The Expand button shows as a plus sign when there is more information to show, and a minus sign to show that you can collapse the information. For more information on the Ad Hoc Analysis Report, see the description for a link to the report's user guide.